Hey guys, I've been playing some Squad recently, and I realized a lot of new players have trouble identifying where enemies are uh, in relation to their position. So when I play Squad and I'm with my boys somewhere on the map, whenever I have contacts, I like to think about a few things when I try to explain where they are to my teammates. It's the obvious thing that you never go, oh, they're over there, or oh, they're in that direction, or by the tree, something that's there's a lot of. You need to be specific. So, if I were to hold this position with a few of my friends, and I get engaged from this building over here, I think the best way to describe that would be say, first, the bearing, and you don't need to be exact. You can say straight north, northeast, 030, 015, something like that. That's completely fine. It doesn't need to be down on the pinpoint number. It doesn't matter. Then what you do is you would go about looking for big features. For this, I would go the building with the orange roof, most likely. Roofs and walls are good for identifying buildings. This one, if there's contacts in this one, I would just go the green building. Everyone looks, there's a big feature. You're gonna spot this building and you're gonna know it's that one because it's the only green building around. It's not in the building, it's in the green building specifically. That's what you want to do. Now, here you have two buildings with orange roofs. If all my guys are close to me here, I would probably just say the one on the left. The building with the orange roof on the left. It's gonna be obvious enough which one that is, unless you don't know your lefts and rights, and in that case, that's on you. Furthermore, I would probably give out the bearing, straight north, like I said, and if I really feel like I want to communicate the more information, I would open the map, see that, oh, the guide down in the bottom right says 33 meters per square, right? The smallest squares. This is the building right here. It would be about 60 meters, or about 66, almost exactly. And that's quite a bit of information for your teammates to work with. If they don't have any eyes on that building, they're over here, say, they don't know anything about it. They're gonna know quite exactly where the enemies are. So when they peek the same angle that I did earlier, they're gonna have almost as much information as I did when I first peeked. And that's gonna be very useful. Now, something more to consider is that if you're in the bush, in a tree line, you're gonna have a lot less information to work with regarding buildings and such. Uh, there's a lot of maps that have areas like this with boxes and stone walls, different colors on the leaves, very useful, and different size bushes. You can go the small bush on the left side of the big tree, and then you give out the rough bearing as well, like northeast, very close, almost 10 meters, something like that. Very useful. Also, deviations in terrain can be good. You can, if this like further away, if it's far away, try to be specific with the bearings. Very useful. Such as this, I could go by the electric pylon, 320. That's gonna be. There's no other electric pylons. And then I could also say the one far away, the one further away, so they don't confuse it with these ones right here. Very good. You can do a lot, but always be specific enough to where everyone around you can look that direction that you told them to, and then understand immediately what you're talking about. If I just say they're by the tree on the north, it's not gonna work because there's trees over there, there's trees over there. Some people might think these things are trees, and some people may think that you're just dumb and you mean the trees on the northeast. You need to be very specific uh, for everyone to correctly understand, and that's something that you're gonna learn over time. But having this information now is probably gonna help you get to that level of communication. So yeah, thanks guys. Hope it helps.